Hey, what's up? I am the Ambigram artist, Mark Palmer. Welcome to the channel. My Ambigram artwork is considered the most tattooed artwork on the planet. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I put out 2 to 3 videos every week where I draw ambigrams. If you don't know what an ambigram is, it's a word or phrase you can read forward and upside down. Kind of like how the word wow says mom upside down, only way more complex. And by the way, hi mom. The theme for today's entire video is going to be Star Wars Episode 9 that they just released the brand new trailer for a few days ago. Before we get started on all that, I do want to send a heartfelt thank you to Monster Energy for giving me a reason to wake up every single day. I also want to say thank you to tshirtstorm.com for sponsoring the entire channel. If you're a YouTuber or influencer and you'd like to have your own clothing brand, you're going to want to give the guys at T-Shirt Storm a call. They can really help you out. Lastly, stay tuned to the very end of the video where I'll tell you how you can get me to draw a custom ambigram for you right here on the channel. All right, now that stuff is all out of the way, let's get started on some ambigrams. Okay, so every ambigram in today's video is going to be based on Star Wars Episode 9 that's coming out in December of this year. There are a lot of better channels for you to watch that's going to dissect all that stuff, so go right ahead on those. We're here to draw ambigrams, but we are Star Wars fans, of course. So we do some Star Wars ambigrams for you today. First, I'm going to start off with Jedi one way and Sith upside down, which is kind of the prototypical balance of good versus evil that happens in Star Wars. So here we go. Jedi one way and Sith upside down. So first of all, we've got a J to H combo that's going to come in just like this way. I'm going to do Jedi this way, so it says Sith upside down. Then we've got an E to T combo. This is a simple ambigram with kind of a complex solution. So we're going to do DI to SI. That's pretty much the best way to make this ambigram happen. I'm going to curl it back and really close that off because this is an interesting capital S on this side, and then the same thing on the top eye going this way. All right, so there we've got Jedi that way, and upside down it says Sith. Cool balance of opposites there. And I'm going to go grab a printed out version of this Jedi Sith ambigram in a really cool finished stylized version, so you can check that as well. I'm back and I've printed out a finished stylized version of the Jedi Sith ambigram that I just drew the solution for. You can see it's Jedi that way, and then upside down says Sith. Again, this is a really simple ambigram that's got a very complex solution, but when I added the style to the ambigram, I was able to do some things that really help with legibility in connecting some areas and that kind of thing that make it a lot more legible. So Sith and Jedi came out great. If you're interested in getting this tattooed, it's available at wowtattoos.com as a download, and you get the tattoo design and stencil that you can take right into your tattoo artist to get tattooed if you'd like to do a really cool good versus evil with Sith and Jedi. All right, so staying in the theme of Star Wars Episode 9, I'm going to draw an ambigram that's Skywalker one way and Palpatine upside down. In the trailer that they just released, at the very end, there's this super sinister laugh you can hear that's unmistakable as Emperor Palpatine from the previous movies. So we're not quite sure yet what kind of form it's going to take with Skywalker and Palpatine, whether it refers to potentially Rey or Luke. We're not sure, but I'm going to draw one that says Skywalker one way and Palpatine upside down. So check it out. So first we've got, let me figure this out really quick. We've got an S to E, S, K, Y, W. Okay, cool. So we've got S to E initially. So you're going to see Skywalker coming in this way, and you're going to be able to read Palpatine upside down, which symbolically is kind of cool because in the Star Wars movies, those two kind of represent prototypical good versus evil Jedi and Sith. So it'll be pretty cool to see how they do it in the movie. So we've got an S, K then to an N, and I'm going to leave it open just a little bit for the context on the N side. Then we've got, okay, I see AT to W is going to be a good solution. So we're going to do a Y to I here. then we've got that AT to W here. And then this is going to kind of close the W off on the bottom. We'll actually connect it like that. And we'll do that. Then, yeah, an A to P. This is this is a lowercase a to a capital P in the other direction. It's a solution that I don't get, or a combination I don't get to use very often, but I think really works well. Then we've got, I believe this is actually an L to L, W-A-L, yeah it is. So we're going to do an L to L here. And then K to A, yep. And then we're actually going to do an ER to P. So it's going to be kind of like a lowercase e here. And I think this will make for a really nice P in the other direction. Okay, there we've got it. So we've got Skywalker that way, and then upside down says Palpatine. And that came out pretty clean. So I think there's some really cool stuff that I can do stylistically in the finished version. Like, I'll probably close off this E a little bit more, but I'm going to take this solution to Photoshop in my computer. I'm going to show you what a finished stylized version of Skywalker and Palpatine would look like. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back from my computer with the finished stylized version of the Skywalker and Palpatine ambigram. This is one of those cases where the finished ambigram came out, in my opinion, a lot better than the solution, which is cool. So it's Skywalker that way, and then this way it says Palpatine. And stylistically, I was able to do some cool stuff like connecting this AT so that it makes a stronger W on the other side, and also using a capital E here with the lowercase p to be more congruent with the E on the end over here. So again, Skywalker and Palpatine. And actually, while I was drawing this, I saw a solution for Emperor one way and Palpatine upside down, which I think will be really cool to show you too. I had an ambigram planned for the fourth one, but I think that's an even better solution than what I had for the fourth ambigram for this episode. So Skywalker and Palpatine, and let's dive right into the next ambigram. All right, so as promised, this next ambigram is going to be for all the Darth Sidious fans out there. I'm going to do an ambigram that says Emperor one way and Palpatine the other way. And this was a solution that I saw while I was drawing the Skywalker Palpatine ambigram. So check it out. I'm going to do it right now for you. So we're going to start with an E to E combo. And you know what? I'm starting off with a lowercase e here, but in the finished stylized version, I'll probably make that an initial cap E, but we'll see when we do the finished version. So then we have an M to IN here. Dot the I upside down. Then we have a P to T. And an E to A. Okay, this is pretty nice here. But I see I'm going to need to make some room for a P in the other direction as well. So we'll do that like that. And then we've got, this is going to be, let's see, EMPEROR. Okay, it's an R to LP. So we're going to do a capital R here. And this is where I left a little bit of room there for the P. And then we've got the capital R here. That was an L. Yep, L that way. And then we've got an O to A. It's an A in that direction. And then an R to P. All right. So in that direction, I'm going to close that off just a little bit more. We've got Emperor that way. And then upside down says Palpatine. And that came out real nice. Some relatively naturally occurring solutions in there. I'm going to take this solution to my computer in Photoshop and do a finished stylized version, probably in the same style as the Skywalker Palpatine Ambigram that I just drew also. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back from my computer with the Emperor Palpatine Ambigram that I just drew the solution for. And I did end up going with a capital E here that's just much stronger than the lowercase e was on Emperor. And then upside down, you've got Palpatine. So again, Emperor that way, and Palpatine the other way. That's for all you Darth Sidious fans. And we don't know what his role is going to be in the movie, but we know it's going to be huge and integral, and it's somehow going to help wrap the entire Star Wars saga into a coherent end, hopefully at least. J.J. Abrams, please do us right. But anyway, Palpatine that way, Emperor upside down. All right, so the final ambigram today, if you have made it this far, is going to be a real treat. I'm going to reward you for watching the entire video. This one's going to be pretty crazy. So this may be the longest ambigram that I've ever attempted live. We'll see if I'm able to knock it out. I think I can. So this is Star Wars Episode 9 one way and Rise of Skywalker the other way, which is the title of the movie. So here we go. I'm going to dive right in. Check it out. So I'm going to have to start pretty far to the edge over here to make sure that I don't run out of room. And first we've got an S to R. And I may actually have to kind of slow down and orient myself a couple of different times during this drawing. So we've got T-A-R to L-K-E. No, it's just K-E. So we're going to do this T here is actually the crossbar on the T is going to close the E on the bottom, the lowercase e. And this is going to go like this. And then we have a K here. And then this is a lowercase r on the end of this here. And then we're going to cross this A that way. And then we've got, let's see, a W to A-L. So this is going to be kind of interesting. 3 vertical, my Sharpie's kind of dying here. 3 vertical here. And in order to accomplish this A, we're going to do something kind of interesting here where the A actually kind of closes in this direction. So that we've got a pretty good looking W there. Then we have another W combo here coming up as well, which is an AR to W. So we're going to do almost the same thing that we did here, where we're going to go AR to W. So kind of close it in that direction. And then this is going to be a lowercase r this way. And I'm going to go like that and cross the A that way. Then let's see, what do we have next? S-T-A-R-W-A-L. Let's see, A-R-S. So we've got an S to Y here. That's the Y on the other side. So it's a single vertical Y here, or single vertical S rather. And it's going to go something like that. And then we have the K of sky going this way. And we're going to do a big capital E. I don't do this very often, but it's kind of required in this solution. And then we have a PI to S. What's going to be fun is taking this actual solution into Photoshop when I'm done drawing it and kind of cleaning up some of these areas and seeing where I can really make it more legible. And we've got E PIS. Okay, so this is what I was really trying to I was trying to build this solution around this O right here. So we've got the S to F that goes this way, like this. And then we've got the O to O here. This O to O is going to come right in just like that. And then we've got a D to E. This is a D to lowercase e. And then an E to S. Yep, another E to S here. Let's see here. Yeah, E to S for sure. So we're going to do, we've done a capital E. We'll do that again. And then we've got an I to I. So we've got a Roman numeral here. That's an I. And then an X to R in the other direction. All right. Okay, so the solution here, it's Star Wars Episode IX, which is 9 in Roman numerals. And let's see how close we are here. And this way, it's Rise of Skywalker. That was pretty crazy. All right, some of these little areas in here, and this Y I can clean up with a stylized version. That one's pretty insane. So Rise of Skywalker that way, and then upside down Star Wars Episode 9. I'm going to take this solution, definitely do some cleaning up on the finished stylized version, and show you what that one looks like also. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back from my computer and Photoshop with a finished stylized version of the Star Wars Episode 9 Rise of Skywalker Ambigram. I don't know, some of you guys are going to point out that it's not The Rise of Skywalker, which is the actual title, but it didn't fit with Star Wars Episode 9, so there you go. Anyway, so I was able to take the stylized version and thicken up some areas here. So you've got Star Wars Episode 9, IX, which is Roman numerals, and then upside down, Rise of Skywalker. And in this finished version, cleaned up some areas that weren't in the sketch or that I added in the sketch that didn't need to be there. Also thickened some areas in here on the bottoms of the W's, tops of the A's to make them just a little bit more contextual. Again, it kind of revolves around this O to O combo, which is really nice in there. But Rise of Skywalker that way. And then Star Wars Episode 9 upside down. Promised you a treat at the end of the video if you made it this far. This was it. One of the longest ambigrams I've drawn live ever, and it came out pretty great. So Star Wars Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker. Okay, those are the ambigrams for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you love the video, please consider subscribing. And if you're just here to troll, go right ahead. We read all the comments and we love making fun of you behind the scenes. Comment below with 2 words or names if you'd like the chance for me to draw an ambigram for you on a future video. I pick a random comment from every video to draw in an upcoming video. If you do comment, please also remember to subscribe so that you get notified when I put out a new video, so that if I draw your ambigram, you'll actually get to see it. If you'd like to commission me to draw you a custom ambigram right here on the channel, send me an email to mark@wowtattoos.com. If you'd like to get an ambigram tattoo, go check out wowtattoos.com, where there's hundreds of my designs that you can check out and download instantly. Also check out redchapterclothing.com, which is my ambigram clothing line that's been going strong since 2008. And finally, thank you again so much to tshirtstorm.com for sponsoring the entire channel. If you're a YouTuber or influencer, or you just have a great idea for a clothing line, give the guys at T-Shirt Storm a call. They do online, on-demand apparel fulfillment, but they don't just print and ship t-shirts, they will actually help you launch your brand. All right, thank you again so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I am the Ambigram artist, Mark Palmer, and I've been turning the world upside down since 2005.